Welcome to Ted's Montana Grill, nestled in the heart of Midtown Manhattan, where culinary excellence meets the charm of the West. Join us on a gastronomic journey that blends authentic flavors with a touch of Montana magic. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more mouth-watering experiences. Let the sizzle begin.
There's a lot of people in here right now.
Hello. Hi. Huh? We're just vlogging. We're mukbanging. That's why. Wanna join us? Good. How's your burger?
It's good, right? Want some more?
It's good. You wanna try it? Yeah. 0 calories. Thank you.
There's a lot of people here.
Where are we? Manila?
Ocean of people. Lots and lots of people.
Yay!
Okay, so let's talk about our experience in Ted's Montana Grill. Well, one of the reasons why I wanted to like visit this place is because this guy is from Montana. And
Even
then-
though this is not like a staple of Montana.
I know, like a
Even
first
though it's called Ted's Montana Grill, this is not. Don't expect this to be like authentic Montanan food or anything like that.
Well, to be honest with you, this is not our first time in this place. When's the last time we visited this place? Like 2015, right?
Yeah,
2015.
a long time ago.
Yeah, so I decided to like visit this place again so we can vlog it as well. But yeah, the first time we saw it, like I saw Montana and then, well, Ted Montana Grill, and then I asked this guy, like, why don't we eat here so we can, well, I invited him so he can judge it if it's authentic Montana cuisine. But it turns out it's not originally from Montana. But the food is awesome. What do you think?
No, yeah, I definitely enjoyed eating there.
They have multiple locations as well. They have location in Montana. Like I believe it's in Bozeman. Yeah, Bozeman, Montana.
Yeah,
And
but
I've-
only one in Montana.
I know.
From
And
what
I've
I'm
been to
seeing.
Bozeman before. I didn't know there's Ted's Montana Grill in Bozeman. Well, I didn't know about the place back then until I saw it in New York. And there's only one in New York City, and I
A bunch in Georgia. Why Georgia?
I don't know.
One in Montana and like a lot in Georgia. Colorado is at least on the west, but Georgia, specifically Georgia, there's 4 in Florida, there's 1 in Connecticut, Delaware, like a lot on the east side of the U.S. Illinois, 2 in Virginia.
Yeah, and one in New York City. But yeah, hopefully when we visit Montana again, well, when I visit Montana again, maybe we should stop by Bozeman
Maybe.
so we can try it as well.
I doubt it would be that
But why
bit
did-
different.
Why did they name it Ted's Montana Grill though? What do you think?
I don't remember.
So you cannot say this is authentic Montana food?
I mean, it's American food, you could say, but it's not like. It's just no specific thing about why it's called Montana, other than I think this is talking about the co-founders Ted Turner and George W. McCuro. If I remember correctly, they've been to Montana, they like it, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess you do have the bison burgers, which is
A Montana.
not quite Montana, but it's a Western thing, obviously.
I really enjoy the food in here, especially the steak. And some of the desserts. I enjoy the desserts. But what else do you think about the place? Oh, they have Wi-Fi in this place. It's awesome. But yeah, the last time we visited this place was like 2015, and I'm surprised it's still open. It survived the pandemic, all the lockdowns, and all of that, and it's still open. And for some reason, yeah, I was craving for like steak, and then I remember this guy's from Montana, and like, oh yeah, we went to Ted's Montana Grill, and we don't have a video about the place, so like, let's visit the place. So what do you think of the place?
It's okay. I think just like last time, it's a lot of. I don't know if I would call it mood lighting, but the lights are definitely not bright in there.
Yeah, for some reason.
I don't know why people like that in restaurants.
Because they think it's how can I say, a little more sophisticated, fancier if it's dim lights. Because for some reason, if it's too bright, like it's tacky or something. And then I remember like a lot of people, well, some people next to us are like a little uncomfortable in what we're doing because they're not sure what are we doing in there.
Yeah.
Especially they saw us filming.
Yeah, well, and we should mention because you booked the reservation just for the weekend when we were free. We didn't really take into account the amount of tourists that were there around this time of year. So it was a lot more packed than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's
even
Christmas
going
season.
walking there was like once we got out of the subway, or even on the subway was packed because it was Saturday late afternoon, and yeah, there was a lot more people than I was expecting. It's been a while since I've been in that part of like Midtown.
Mm-hmm. And from what I understand, they open the Christmas light they light the Christmas tree
Yeah, at Rockefeller,
in
the Rockefeller tree.
Center. So that's the reason why there's a lot of people in that area, and mostly tourists.
Yeah,
And it's a good thing I made a reservation before we visited, because for me, I always like to walk into a restaurant. Like, I don't like doing reservations and all of that. As much as possible, I can just walk in or something. But yeah, it's a good thing I made a reservation and we have an actual seat. But yeah, they're not able to like seat us at our time.
well, no, we were there early.
Yeah.
So they didn't have a tables for us right then, but they said they'd have a table by the time, because we were there like 30 minutes early before our reservation.
Yeah, but they're not able to sit us at like the exact time.
Mm-hmm.
We had to wait a little bit. But they said, well, I understand. I told, like, how can I say? The hostess was like apologizing to us because like they're not gonna able to sit us at the exact time. And I was joking to them, like, don't worry, I'm not a Karen.
Bruh.
But even during our whole time there, the whole place was filled with people.
Yep. How can I say? People are having like partying, like families and all of that. Especially like how when we sit into our table, like there's a group of, how can I say, 10 people. Well, an entire family
Yeah.
next to us.
And then they left, and then another group of like 10 people.
10 people.
Came about like 10, 15 minutes later.
It's crazy. That's why. And then how can I say? Like the host was walking by and then he saw us recording. And he said, like, what's going on? And I said, we're just mukbanging. All of that.
It's not.
Well, I've been eating a lot. The portion size is like massive though.
Yeah. So how did you like you got the bison steak, right?
The Delmonico steak, the biggest steak they have, I believe. Yeah, because I like eating steak. That's
And
why I
then-
told you I can't go vegan. Like, I eat vegetables, but I can't go vegan or vegetarian.
And how did you get it cooked?
Rare. I always order rare.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where I go, I always order rare
Yeah.
when it comes to steak.
I'd probably order at least like medium rare, but
Mm-hmm.
that's me.
And then,
I got the bison burger because I mean, yeah, if you go to this place, I think the one thing to get is like either like bison steak or bison burger or something bison, because you can't get that anywhere.
Mhm.
I mean, not. Let me rephrase that. You can't get that everywhere. I think there's probably some other places
only in
in
Montana.
New York that
Only
have-
in Montana?
No. I just know, I'm not sure where else in New York City you can get bison burgers.
Mhm.
There's probably is somewhere. I just don't know offhand. You'd have to look for it.
Mm. And then for the dessert, I order the chocolate one.
Because I'm pretty sure it's probably expensive to get it. The bison here to New York. Because I'm imagining it might not be from Montana, but it's probably somewhere out west.
Mm-hmm. Colorado, maybe?
I don't know.
Wyoming? Well, they don't have a location in Wyoming, right?
Oh, you should have asked our server, where did this bison come from?
Oh, is it ethically so?
Bruh.
I don't know. Some places might be able to tell you exactly where their meat's coming from, but
Mhm.
I don't know if the server would have known.
Yeah. And I can tell like some people are like a little uncomfortable with us recording in there for some reason. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They think we're recording them, but like, no, we're just minding our own business, recording our food, eating in this place. Guess it's awesome.
Well, and it's also because anytime you use the flash, it's a big lighting contrast between the dim lights and then the flash.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, hopefully like my channel gets big enough, and then I'm gonna go to like a place like that, and they have a special location for us, and we're gonna set up all of our lighting, and all of that. Like those videos I saw in China where they're like, eating a lot of food in front of like bright lights and like nice camera and all of that. But for now, I guess this will do. But yeah, for the dessert, I got the chocolate one. What's the name of that dessert again?
You got the
Kahlua fudge brownie.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. Like it has a lot of sugar in it. Like a good amount of sugar.
Yeah, I'm assuming Kahlua had Kahlua in the brownie?
And then they gave us like an extra hot, well, how do you say, chocolate syrup, I guess,
Yeah.
to put on top of it. It's amazing.
And yeah, I got the cheesecake with wild berries, which I really liked.
It's an authentic cheesecake, Montana cheesecake.
Just cheesecake. Oh yeah, I got fries with my burger, and then because I was able to do the half and half, so fries and the onion rings, which the onion rings were much bigger than what I was expecting. They were like, it was really just like 3 onion rings because they're so big.
It's not like the onion rings we had in Philippines. Remember?
Where was that?
Like filling station in Philippines. Remember that? And when we order onion rings. Well, for the salad, I ordered like the kale salad as an appetizer. I was expecting it to be more massive than that for some reason. Because in the picture, like it looks more massive than that. Kind of like that plate where they put the steak. Like it's that amount of salad, amount of kale. But it's a small one, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an appetizer. Well, not appetizer, it's a salad.
Yeah. And how much did we spend on this place? Like it's less than less than $200, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's not cheap.
Yeah, but it's not as expensive as like One Dine One World Trade Center. Because that one, I don't know. It's hard to like top that right now. One Dine in One World Trade Center. Probably that's the reason why I was craving to like eat in this place as well. Because now I'm trying to look for like a restaurant that can compete with One Dine One World Trade Center. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if we visit Saint-Tropez or like Paris or something, we can find restaurants more expensive than that because the prices are in euro. You know what I'm saying?
So would you recommend this place to people?
Of course, especially if you guys are like visiting New York. Like, yeah, I'll recommend this place because they have like authentic American food.
Yeah, but just be prepared to pay a bigger bill, obviously.
And it's not authentic Montana, unfortunately, though.
Yeah. I wonder if like the other locations are like the same price or they're cheaper. You know?
Yeah, or probably it's the same price. Like going to a restaurant is a privilege. So.
Well, yeah, and it's a what do you call this kind of? It's like a sit-down restaurant. I don't know. You know, it's I don't know. Would you define it as dining casual, or is it just like fine? It's not. I don't know if you would call it fine dining. But
yeah, I couldn't consider this as like fine dining because, like, how can I say? Fine dining is like when we visit the Spiral Buffet. That's fine dining right there.
Yeah, but I would say it is probably on the higher end of of casual dining, somewhere in between, I'd say, because it's not like it's a little bit fancier than Applebee's, I'd say, but it's still it's the same kind of foods you would expect from that kind of place.
But better, especially the steak. I always like eating American steak though, because I tried steak from like other in the Philippines. It's not the same. I don't know why. But yeah, what about you? Would you recommend it to like any of your Montana friends, your family, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely
at least
okay.
we're gonna
like
tell them.
it's not a place I'd go to very often just because of how expensive it is. But...
Well, we're gonna tell them it's not Montana cuisine, so it's not authentic Montana cuisine.
Especially if you go there with a large group, I can only imagine how big the bill is.
Yeah, Well, imagine like I remember when we went to Philippines and like my entire family's with us, so I decided to like go to like a buffet instead. You know? Oh yeah, how come you didn't get? Well, they have mac and cheese in here as well, right?
Yeah, but it's only on the kids menu, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's just not very big then.
Because this guy's a mac and cheese guy. Yeah, we need to go to that mac and cheese place again.
Because I don't think they offer it as a side, which is disappointing.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can say that. Well, they can.
Because there's this other place we went to a couple times, which on the Upper East Side, which isn't there anymore, called what was it? Angela's Montana Table.
Now that's authentic Montana food. Because the owner is Montanan. You know, a lot of things happen.
Well, they closed.
Yeah.
Years before the pandemic. That it's not related to that,
but still, a lot of restaurants are like ended up closing because of the the lockdowns and the pandemic. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I visited this place as well. Because I'm still surprised that this place is still open, even though
they have a lot of money backing them. I think.
I guess, and then I think there's an office on top of them or something like that.
Well, in the building they're in, probably. I don't know.
Like it's like I feel like they're catering to like office people. Because we exited in this place and I feel like it's connected to something. I don't know if it's a luxury apartment or.
Well, it looked kind of like an office building.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like they cater to those people, and then in addition of like the tourists as well. Especially that night, there's a lot of tourists that night. It's crazy. It reminded me of like Manila when we were in Manila, because there's a lot of people.
Yeah, I could see it. Like especially if they're like a building with a lot of finance people, they're going out to dinner or lunch there because it's just close.
But for us, we only go here because we just want to try it on occasion, so we can vlog it as well and we can share it to you guys. Hopefully, you guys can order the same food that we order because it's awesome. I'll definitely recommend it to each and every one of you guys. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy our visit to Ted's Montana Grill. Don't forget to give this video a like, a share, and subscribe. And please be kind in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!